Good morning. Our service is starting, and the BFUU choir will start out by singing our first song, Banks of Marble, written in the late 1940s by farmer and songwriter Les Rice.
Is Eric out there? Okay. Let's get everyone settled first. Oh, I'll say one thing about this song. I had a friend who sang it from a rooftop once, and I remembered him singing about Banks of Marble, so I thought, oh, I'll look up that song. But he was up on a rooftop singing it. It was really blazoned in my memory. Okay. Anyway, everyone ready? I've traveled around this country from shore to shining shore. It really makes me wonder the things I heard and saw. I saw the weary farmer plowing sod and lawn. I heard the auction hammer just knocking down their home. But the banks and the solid marble with a guard at every door, and the vaults are stuffed with silver that the farmer sweated for. I saw the seamen standing idly by the shore. I heard the bosses saying, "Got no word for you no more." But the banks made of marble with a guard at every door, and the vaults are stuffed with silver that the seamen sweated for. I've seen the weary miners scrubbing coal dust from their backs, and I heard their children crying, "Got no coal to heat the shack." But the banks are made of marble with a guard at every door, and the vaults are stuffed with silver that the miners sweated for. My brothers and my sisters are at work throughout this land. I pray we'll get together and together make a stand. Then we'll own those banks of marble with no guard at any door, and the shells vaults of silver that the workers sweated for. Then we'll own those banks of marble with no guard at any door, and the shells vaults of silver that the workers sweated for.
Thank you, choir. Hello, everyone. My name is Betsy Nachman, and I'd like to welcome you all in the sanctuary and on Zoom to the Berkeley Fellowship of Unitarian Universalists. We're part of a religious tradition that began as Unitarianism, a Christian sect in Eastern Europe in the late 1500s. Unitarianism discarded the Trinity of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit that had become core to Christianity, freeing its adherents to explore a more ancient monotheistic spirituality. As the Enlightenment progressed, with its emphases on science, intellectual pursuits, and humanism, atheists and people of other faiths joined Unitarian congregations. As we joined with the Universalists in 1961, our shared beliefs on free thought, individual dignity, and the rejection of dogmatic creeds, as well as those on social justice and the centrality of love, all became stronger. Before we get started today, here are a few housekeeping notes. Please silence your cell phones if you haven't already. If you have any announcements, please write them down and give them to Jeff Palmer, who's on the left side of the AV corner there. And you're welcome to quietly get up and go to our Book of Joys and Sorrows on that table over there and write an entry that will be read aloud later in the service. Today, our fellowship stands on land that is called Berkeley, California, but it was once inhabited by Ohlone people from around 50 distinct Northern California tribes. In the mid-1700s, Spanish missionaries began to take Ohlone lands and forcibly baptize and enslave the populations. And when the U.S. government appropriated California from Mexico in 1850, it continued the occupation. Today, the cities of Oakland and Berkeley and the University of California are involved in small but significant reparations efforts, as Joanna and Virginia described in our most recent services. The state of California has a Truth and Healing Council established by Governor Newsom in 2019. This summer, it will be coming out with a report on the state's historical relationships with Native Americans and on California's reparations initiatives and budget. We can watch for that report. Today, Hank Pellissier, sorry, I didn't check beforehand, Hank, will be leading the service. Hank is founder, director of Humanist Mutual Aid Network, a nonprofit working mostly in Africa. He lives in Piedmont with his wife, Carol, and they've raised 2 bio daughters, and they're now guardians of a foster refugee girl from Ethiopia. Now I would like to also introduce Eric Wong. Eric is a musician based in the Bay Area. He performs under the moniker Cedar Waxwing, and it has an album available for free on Bandcamp titled Baroque Folk. There's Eric. So welcome to Hank and welcome to Eric. And let's now get Hank up to the podium. He has a treat for us in the form of opening words.
Yes. Is this on? Okay, yes. I'm going to do a middle section of a poem by Allen Ginsberg. It's called Moloch. It's in the middle of Howl. And it's generally asserted that this middle section, Moloch, is an anti-capitalist rant. And for doing this, I made some art, and I'm sure you're all wondering what art academy I went to. And it was called Preschool. And I want to thank Paul for giving me a monster voice for this. I am Moloch. Capitalism, alienation, loneliness, ash cans, unobtainable dollars. I am Moloch, your nightmare. Moloch, the loveless. Moloch, the incomprehensible prison. My mind is machinery. I am Moloch. My blood is running money. My fingers are 10 armies. My breast is a cannibal dynamo. My ear is a smoking tomb. I am Moloch, capitalism. My eyes are 1,000 blind windows. My factories croak in the fog. My love is endless oil and stone. My soul is electricity and banks. I created the specter of poverty. I am Moloch. Dow Jones, robot apartments, skeleton treasuries, blind capitals, demonic industries, invincible madhouses, monstrous bombs. You humans broke your backs and hearts, lifting Moloch to heaven. All your visions, miracles, ecstasies, illuminations, and epiphanies were destroyed. You are crazy inside me now, crazy inside Moloch. Moloch frightens you out of your natural ecstasy. I am Moloch, eternal prophet. I carry your screams and suicides down the American River. I made you jump off the roof. Moloch crushes you on the pavement of Wall Street.
I wonder if Grant could be our cellist later. He's going to give it the old college try. Thank you. So, as Grant lights our chalice and red candle to illuminate the spirit that lives in each of us, our Zoomers may want to ignite your lights at home. Let's read together our chalice lighting covenant, which can be found in your order of service. Go, be the spirit of this congregation and service its goal. This is our living covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truths in life, and to help one another. And now our red candle. Thank you so much, Grant. We light our red candle to mourn Black lives taken by police violence, to proclaim that Black lives matter, and to express our commitment to Black liberation, reparations, and the end of slave capitalism. And now Melissa, a longtime member of our choir, who's responsible for many of our varied and wonderful musical choices, will sing The Poor by Jessie Wells.
We'll both sing it.
And Eric will join her.
Never occurred to me to blame my family for life being so damn hard.
If you worked a little harder, then you'd have a lot more. And so the shame and the blame's on you for being so damn poor. If you worked a little harder, then you'd have a lot more. And so the shame and the blame's on you for being so damn poor. If you worked a little harder, ooh. If you worked a little harder, if you worked a little harder, It ain't the banks, and it ain't the taxes. It ain't the payday loans and the high rent homes and the predatory fees and practices. Wave your dumb flag, whatever it means. But you should ask yourself, when it comes to health, are the poor really all that free? If you work a little harder, if you worked a little harder, if you worked a little harder, if you worked a little harder, then you'd have a lot more. And so the shame and the blame's on you for being so damn poor. If you worked a little harder, then you'd have a lot more. And so the shame and the blame's on you for being so damn poor. If you worked a little harder, 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 if you worked a little harder.
Whoa. If that isn't the collective voice, you know, we really need to overcome shame if we're to evolve. Now we'll have a responsive call and response. Hank will lead us.
So I'm not a monster this time. This is going to be very sweet, sort of. But it's the longest call and response you will ever be asked to do in your entire life. And it's more correctly categorized as cult indoctrination. So I want you just to surrender to the brainwashing and repeat the lines in dark bold. So I'm just waiting for Paul here. Do we have our little film on? Yes. I want us all to fly like skylarks in their murmurations. I want us to exist in harmony with each other. What am I worth? Oh, wait a sec. I don't have the right lines. Hold on. I got to stand out here. Yeah. What am I worth? What is my virtue? What are we worth? What is our value? Am I just a dollar sign? Is my value the sum of my assets? Is everyone only a dollar amount, the total of their portfolio? Am I worthless if I am poor? Is Elon Musk more valuable than the combined population of 80% of the earth? The skylarks are all equal in their joyful synchronicity. Why do humans fly against each other? I want to live in a flock of skylarks. I want to be in a starry tornado. Very good. Why is there competition instead of collaboration? Why must there be leaders, followers, winners, losers, rich and poor? I want everyone to thrive together. In the There is an economy that looks just like the lovely coordination of skylarks and sardines.
What is that economy called?
Gift economy is an option to capitalism. Imagine waking up every day to give your community exactly what you want to give.
I'd be happy to do that. I really would.
Imagine your community providing you with whatever you need for free.
Food, housing, health, education.
Imagine working motivated by compassion, not forced by desperation or lured by greed.
Every day would be like Christmas, giving gifts and getting gifts.
Yes, yes, yes. Imagine a world where the economy is just
People taking care of each other.
our lives would be governed by empathy.
I'd like to be a very good person.
Gift economy is generated by service to others.
Where can I find this?
Gift economy is far away and everywhere.
Be specific. Give me directions.
Gift economy operates in Samoa, Fiji, and the Cook Islands. Gift economy existed in Native American tribes like the Haida, the Salish, and the Tlingit.
Are they still alive?
Not really. Gratitude was given to individuals who gave the most to others. Hoarding was the worst offense.
Billionaires are hoarders. Wealth must be circulated.
We need to share.
Yes, we need to share.
We need to be active in our communities like the swirling birds and fish.
Never colliding with each other because we're sensitive.
Capitalism says we never have enough.
We gotta buy junk all the time to keep the markets going.
Capitalism turns human beings into sharks.
We're supposed to eat little fish.
Capitalism, they tell us, is the law of the jungle.
We're supposed to be crocodiles coddling the weak.
Community potlucks are a display of gift economy.
Bring a dish to share with everyone.
I want to eat a slice of Marjorie's pie. There are no homeless people in a gift economy.
Vacant buildings are given to those who need a home.
Gift economy is everyone being kind to each other.
Skylarks fly together in never-changing cooperation.
Sardines swirl in collective unison.
What we do every day can make change happen.
What we do every day.
Can make change happen.
What am I worth?
We are worth what we give to others.
Are we just a dollar sign?
We are not just a dollar sign.
Are we worthless if we are poor?
We are valuable when we help people feel empathy. This makes them human.
Is any person more valuable or less valuable than any other person?
No, they are not.
I want us all to fly like skylarks in their murmurations.
I want us all to swim like sardines in their casseroles.
Moving in harmony with each other.
Leaderless, intuitive, self-organizing, collective intelligence.
Thank you very much. I have never felt like such a cult leader.
Now we have to be silent because it is our meditation, which of course is very important. So please get comfortable. Notice your breath. Relax into the silence. Think about those words you just said. Think about the swirling skylarks and the sardines moving collectively without leadership. I'll sound a chime to start the meditation and ring it a second time at the end of 2 minutes. Now we'll hear the joys and sorrows people have wanted to share. Jeff, did any of the Zoomers have thoughts to share?
Yes, we have from Mike Gardner. Could you scroll up for me, please, to get that? We have a birthday for his relative. I think it's a grandchild. We're still looking for, sorry. It'll come up in a second. Let's see. Happy birthday to our granddaughter, Jordan. Jordan is 33 years old.
And now we'll hear the entries in our Joys and Sorrows book. Thanks so much, Hank and team who put together the service today. And thank you, Eric, for joining us today. That's from Jeff, both of those. I really needed the laughs. I'm grateful for Hank and his merry band. At least I imagine he will have a merry band. Seems right. Right. And that's from Grant. Pray the U.S. does not start a war on Iran. Blessings on Jesse Jackson and gratitude for his contributions to causes of justice and peace. And that's anonymous. Grateful for music and laughter. Grateful for group housing with all its challenges. Also anonymous. Now is the time we say aloud the names of anyone to whom we want to send support and love.
Cubans.
People of Sudan and the Congo.
Yes.
Jeffrey Sachs.
We have one from Zoom, and In Memory of My Son Benji by Bill Balderson.
Our final ritual involves water and stones. For anything that you wish to bring into our community but is perhaps too sensitive to speak aloud, you can walk down the center aisle, choose a stone or stones, and immerse them in the water that represents our community. Please rise now, if you'd like to, and find a place in the aisle if you wish to participate. all that we have shared and for all that we will share in our ongoing lives together. May we be grateful. Our meditation song comes from the Buddhist tradition and is found in the order of service. Let's please join together in the singing. Andy, may I be saved. May I be well. May I know joy. May I be free. May you be saved. May you be well. May you know joy. May you be free. May you be saved. May you be well. May you know joy. May you be free. May all be saved. May all be well. May all know joy. May all be free. And now Eric will sing his own composition, Brighter Days. Hi.
Thank you all so much for having me.
Welcome.
This place is so special. I'm eternally grateful for all of it. I think it's a dream to see the way time lifts your feet. You had a skip and a bounce. You kept a little clip and a crowd. And somewhere down the line, I hope that you'd be extra kind to all the youths that you have been. I know what it's like to be the one you can't forget. But it's not your fault if chaos follows you through it all. But don't give up, oh, 'cause I know things can be real tough. Still, you're stronger than me, and I know that one day you will see how much you have guided me towards brighter days. And we all made mistakes, so come around, we're good. And maybe in a while we could reinvent your smile and maybe play like when we were kids. The couch can be our fort and a pirate ship. But it's not your fault if chaos follows you through it all. But don't give up, oh, 'cause I know things can be real tough. Still, you're stronger than me, and I know that one day you will see just how much you have guided me towards brighter days. And we all make mistakes, come around, we're good.
Thank you, Eric. That was a gift. And now Hank will bring us his passionate, funny, and deadly serious message, as only Hank can.
We're gonna do 4 little skits here. The first one is called Socialist Animals, and it's about looking at different animal societies and see how they cooperate. And we're going to look at 6 different socialized animal groups. I have 3 wonderful female animal actresses who are going to help me with this: Jillian, Betsy, and Sumi. And you're going to vote. Don't fall asleep, because you're going to vote at the end of each presentation as to which animals you would like to be.
I am a prairie dog. We live in large colonies. We greet each other with nose-to-nose kisses. We groom each other. We use sophisticated vocals like a high-pitched bark that communicates the species, size, and speed of predators. Our colony members share duties such as guarding, foraging, and maintaining our elaborate underground burrows that can span hundreds of acres.
Thank you. So it's not ideal if you're claustrophobic or afraid of the dark, but anybody here want to be a prairie dog? You get to be dirty all the time. We've got a lot of prairie dogs. Thank you very much. Okay, next up we have, I think, is an African wild dog.
Okay. Is that good? Yeah. Okay. I am an African wild dog. We are cooperative, living in packs of 30 to 40. We exhibit shared pup care, and we care for sick, injured, or elderly members. We are efficient, cooperative hunting to chase prey for long distances. We use complex, high-pitched social vocalizations like twitters and whines, and specific socializations to vote on when the pack should begin to hunt.
Thank you. So that is not a vegetarian option, but it's good for people who like to run long distances in the hot sun and eat antelope full of stress hormones. So does anybody want to be an African wild dog? Raise your hands. Yeah, we got some. Okay, arf. Okay, we're moving on to, yes, Jillian will show you.
Out of Africa. I am an elephant. The leader of my herd is the matriarch, the oldest female. Elephants like me have tight-knit family groups, lifelong friendships. We communicate with sound, touch, and gesture. We exhibit grieving and compassion. We recognize hundreds of our fellow elephants and we pass cultural knowledge down through the generations.
So, rule by older females. It's kind of a Unitarian model, of course. Definitely a Code Pink model. Any men raising their hands? Oh, gosh. Okay, we're just going to move on. Okay. Next we have, yes, Betsy's back.
I am a crow. Thank you. We live in large, loud, extended family communities for warmth and safety. We are cooperative. Juvenile crows help raise new chicks. We perform funeral ceremonies to mourn our dead. We can use tools to obtain food. We work together to mob predators. We remember individual human faces for years, holding grudges or showing affection.
So yeah, being a crow, you get to fly. That's kind of cool. You're also required to go to lots of funerals. That's kind of Unitarian too, it seems like. So who wants to be a crow? We got some crows here. Excellent. Okay, next we have, this is fun. Okay.
I am a seahorse. We are social and very romantic. We form monogamous, long-term bonds that require daily, hour-long greeting rituals, including dancing, changing colors, and intertwining our tails to stay safe and together.
That sounds really horrifying to me. It sounds like every day is my wife's birthday. So who here really wants to be a seahorse? I'm expecting, Jeff, where's your hand? Okay. John's got his hand up. Lisa, okay. Where's Margaret? There we go. Anybody else? Okay. Moving on. Okay. Back to Tilly.
Okay. Now, I am a bonobo. We are egalitarian, matriarchal, peaceful, and cooperative. Females dominate our society by forming strong alliances with other females, even serving as midwives. We use sexual behavior to manage conflict, reduce tension, and maintain bonds. Bonobos exhibit empathy, and our youngsters engage in complex play.
So some of you are thinking, yeah, that's better than a seahorse, right? So who here wants to be a bonobo? John and Lisa both have their hands up. Okay, Jeff, where's your hand? No, Jeff, put your hand down. Okay. Oh, I got the last one. I am a human. We use thousands of sounds and symbols to communicate with great deception. We are usually groomed by paid strangers. We live in small, family, isolated units, separate from each other. Large nations of many millions establish territorial boundaries that are defended and attacked with great violence. We exhibit huge disparity in wealth, frequently due to skin color. We are usually patriarchal, unlike the cooperative groups mentioned earlier. We are more correctly categorized as antisocial because the word socialist is widely hated and feared. Did we have any favorite animals? I think bonobos. Wait, elephants kind of won, didn't they? What's that?
Dolphins and whales.
Yeah, we cut them at the last minute. Okay, we're moving on now to something else, which is you can't really talk about anti-capitalism without letting a billionaire talk, so we have a billionaire here to talk about that. I want to live on Mars. I want to make self-driving cars. That's what I want to do because I don't care about you. I own Twitter. I renamed it X. I have 11 children. I named one X. That's what I want to do because I don't care about you. With my money, I could halt starvation and disease or end homelessness if I please. But that's not what I want to do because I don't care about you. I could provide universal health or tuition-free college with my wealth, but that's not what I want to do. I could end poverty, improve democracy, make transportation free, but that's not what I want to do. I am richer than Hungary, richer than Bangladesh, I'm richer than Malaysia, but I want still more success. I only have 800 billion. I want more than $1 trillion. I want more money until my worth is greater than the planet Earth, is greater than the universe. That's what I want to do. I love tax evasion. I fear corporate regulation. But most of all, I hate socialistic nations. I do not want to be generous or kind. I want my money to be mine, all mine. I want to fly in rockets all over outer space. I want to get away from the stupid human race. That's what I want to do because I don't care about you. Okay, moving along. More props. Okay, now we're gonna have an anti-capitalist quiz contest. Okay, I'm gonna show you a quote. You're gonna try to guess who said the quote. If you get it right, you get. No, you get. Yes, you get gratitude from me and a status in your community. Okay, so. We're not going to fight capitalism with black capitalism. We're going to fight it with socialism. Hint, he was an extremely powerful public speaker. You got to say it louder. I can't hear it. No, we need another hint. He was in the Black Panther Party in Chicago. No. Yes, Betsy's got it. A big round of applause for Betsy Fred Hampton. Okay. This was kind of fun. The goal of the future is full unemployment, so we can play. That's why we have to destroy the present economic system. Not Marx. He lived in Sri Lanka and enjoyed scuba diving. Not much of a hint. He predicted satellite communication. No, silence. He was an English science fiction writer. He wrote 2001: A Space Odyssey. Who said it? All of you. Big round of applause. Okay. We live in capitalism. Its power seems inescapable. So did the divine right of kings. Any human power can be resisted and changed by human beings. Any guesses? This first hint's a good one. She was born in Berkeley, where her father was an anthropology professor. Who said that? Was that John? It was Grant. Big round of applause for Grant. Ursula K. Le Guin. Okay, Socialism never took root in America because the poor see themselves not as exploited proletariat, but as temporarily embarrassed millionaires. He won both the Pulitzer and the Nobel Prize. He was a California novelist. Steinbeck, over here. Grant has 2 already, at least 2. I'm going to make you stand up next time. Okay. This was added on recently. Our problems stem from our acceptance of the filthy, rotten system. She supported a political philosophy called distributism. John's close. Okay. She was American. Big hint coming up. She was Catholic. Dorothy Day! And he got it. Dorothy Day. Okay. Here's the next one. This one's kind of tough. Growth for the sake of growth is the ideology of the cancer cell. Okay. He worked as a park ranger and was a wilderness lover.
John Muir?
Not John Muir. What? No. But you got one of those names right. He was a radical environmentalist. He wrote The Monkey Wrench Gang. His first name was Edward. Edward Abbey. You get a half a point. Okay, this one's a little tough. Those who do not move do not notice their chains. She was very small and she walked with a limp. She was a Polish, Russian, German, Jewish revolution. Who said that? Oh my gosh, big round of applause. You got that right away. Okay. I believe in the possibility of democracy, but democracy needs to be emancipated from capitalism. She studied philosophy in Europe. Who doesn't? She was on the FBI's most wanted list. She was tried for murder and acquitted.
Angela Davis.
Who said that?
Yeah.
All right. And this one's tough, but it's the last one. Capitalism is the belief that the nastiest of people, for the nastiest of reasons, will work for the benefit of all. This is a tough one. He was part of the Bloomsbury Group. What's that? An intellectual circle famous for radical art, politics, and relationships. He was an economist who founded a school of thought in macroeconomics. His first name was John. His middle name was Maynard. I think Betsy got that. Okay. Big round of applause for all of you. One more. It's not over yet. Last, we're going to do a little puppet. We're going to do a little puppet show. You're all thinking that's family friendly. Guess again. Yes, Ken and Barbie's woke dilemma. Ken and Barbie went to protest the U.S. fascist government. But in getting dressed for the rally, they both got hesitant. "Excuse me, Barbie," said Ken in his masculine voice. "Your Givenchy jacket is so elitist. Can you make a better choice?" "Yes, you're right," said Barbie. In her feminine twang, "I'll leave it here, I'll just be cold. I don't own a proletariat brand." Barbie now said, "Ken, your long scarf is from a sweatshop in Pakistan. You can't wear it at this rally. Just put it in a garbage can." "You're correct," said Ken. "I'll remove it right now. But don't you think your leather boots suggest you massacred a cow?" "You're quite right," said Barbie. I'll kick off the boots, I will not tarry. But Ken, those camo shorts are wrong. They're very military." You're correct, said Ken. You see where this is going. You're correct, said... Wait a second. Oh. Yeah, he needs to strip. Yeah, there you go. You're correct, said Ken, removing them. He stood in underwear and shirt. But Barbie, he suggested, it's violent and speciest for you to wear that cheetah blouse and zebra skirt. Barbie disrobed. And she said, Ken, dear Ken, your hypocrisy has a foul smell. That shirt you're wearing is Zionist. The brand supports Israel. They stood there, their skins near clear, just two panties, one brassiere. Ken said, now it is my turn to be firm. All our underwear was created by enslaved silk worms. I hear Alex laughing in the back. That's not a good sign. That's not good. Yeah. Anyway, so we're ready now. Okay, off these clothes came. Ken and Barbie are woke. They are not rude, but now they are completely nude. We're ready now, said Barbie, to go and virtue signal. I'm not so sure, said Ken. We both shaved our pubic hair. That will trigger someone, sometime, someplace, somewhere. No, said Barbie. We're as politically decent as can be. We must go to the march, wave protest signs, and do the chants. We must go even though we wear no underpants. So off they went, brave citizens, Ken and Barbie's rumps, went to cheer democracy and boo the evil Trump. The moral of this educational poem: don't worry about your clothes or hair, just get your butt out there.
Well, strip poker, compliments of the gift economy. You know, we would have paid $90 for that in San Francisco, so thank you, Hank. Oh my goodness, what comes next? Let's see, now it's time for sharing our responsibility. We will pass around a collection basket for our BFUU home and for a hardworking, well-respected social justice organization in the Bay Area. Our shared plate partner for February is Hope for Haiti. Hope for Haiti works with the Grand Ravine Community Human Rights Council in Port-au-Prince to provide full scholarships for children in Haiti to attend school. Because of their efforts, many children have been able to attend school. In 2024, HHE also started providing lunches for children at school. Let us dedicate our offerings. I believe it's in your order of service. To the work of this fellowship, which is creating beloved community within and beyond these walls, we dedicate ourselves, and these are offerings. And now Andy will play another song. Are there any people here today who are new to BFUU who would like to introduce themselves? Jeff will come around with a microphone.
Hello, I'm Perry.
Hi, Perry. Would
hi.
you stand for
Oh,
us?
yes.
Thank you.
So I went to Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Sunnyvale growing up, and then I went to the Palo Alto Church like when I was going to UC Berkeley, and I still go to UC Berkeley, but now I'm like living here, and I'm like staying on the weekends, because I would like go back home to Sunnyvale on the weekends, but anyway, and so, yeah, so now I'm like looking for another church that I can like go to on the weekends. So yeah, happy to be here.
So happy to have you.
Hi, my name is Blanche, and I've been wanting to visit this church for a while for a service, and this is my first time, and I am having a blast. Thank you.
Thank you, Blanche. Anybody else? Familiar faces. Okay, where are we? Oh, Jeff, can you please tell us who attended by Zoom today?
So today we have Ben Birch, Bill Balderston, Jean Marie and Frankie, Jean Lieber, Jinky and Mike Gardner, Joanna Foley, Kristen White, Michael Kerr, Simone, and that's it.
And they're all stuffed into that little camera on the wall back there. Okay. Let's see. Well, we want to thank you all who are with us today in person or in spirit. We'll have more time to connect with each other at lunch right after the service. Next Sunday, March 3rd, we will hear from our incomparable Reverend Ben Myers, who was minister here from 2009 to 2013. Now our thanks and announcements. Why don't we do announcements first, because Tom is ready to go here.
Okay, my name is Tom Luce, and I'm the founder and director of the Hope for Haiti education program that this month is shared with you folks. I just haven't been here to prepare much, and I don't see any of my flyers today. I sent them around to Anders. In any case, I'll stay after worship, and if anybody has any questions, I'll answer them. Haiti is going further and further into the end of the depths of horrible stuff. Nothing has worked in the last 13 years, but we're still there doing something, and so help us out.
So the Reverend JoJo Reverend JoJo will resume her Breathe, Move, Play meetings that she has here. She'll have it on March 8th and March 15th. So if you want to come and do that, it usually takes place in the building next door upstairs. And I want to tell you something really exciting coming up. And if you came here last Sunday, you notice there are like 60 people here. That's because the Sunday Assembly joined in with us. And if you come back in March 15th, you'll see something that I've never heard in my whole life or read about happening right here. 2 congregations, Sunday Assembly and Berkeley Fellowship of Unitarianism, are going to join together, and you guys are going to let them do their service here. It's never happened before in history, as far as I know. It's going to happen here on March 15th. So it's really exciting. They're a group of people, most of them are atheists, I think, and they don't have a creed like we don't have a creed. They do meditation like we do. They do joys and sorrows like we do, announcements. They have a speaker. The whole thing is like, I've been to a couple of their services. They're really good. So we're going to allow them to come in the middle of we're going to start the service off, and we're going to end it. So it would be like a joint service. And in the middle is going to be their service. So we've given them creative license. And I've seen when I think what they're going to do, you've heard of speed dating, right? So instead of speed dating, they're going to do speed philosophy. And what you do is you're going to be able to jump around and talk to a variety of people like in small groups a little bit at a time. But that's just kind of hint. And then next time they're going to come twice. And the next one is going to be about animals, something to do with animals. So it's going to be once a month for 2 months, starting March 15th. So if you want to see something that no one has ever seen in the history of the world, as far as I know, it's going to happen right here that day.
Thank you, Jeff, for your salesmanship. I also want to acknowledge everybody who worked on this service, including our choir and our AV group and our kitchen guy and our pianist, accompanist. I could name names, but I wouldn't have time. So, and yes, us. And Hank, standing ovation for Hank. Oh, he's the creative artist. He's done with it already. He's done. Okay. So where do we go from here? I turned everything upside down. Oh, no. Let's see. Wait a minute. We're on page 7. Only one to go. We have a song. Yeah. Okay. Oh. We are supposed to be in a circle. So we have to extinguish the chalice first. Grant, I'm looking at you, boring holes into you. This is the latest I heard. Jeff, is this right? Will the choir be backing us up when we're in a circle singing the last song?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Grant, please step forward. Thank you, and undo what you did. Please read with us the words in your order of service. We extinguish the flame of this chalice, but not the warmth of love, the light of truth, or the energy of service. These we carry in our hearts until we meet again. Thank you, Grant. And thank you for joining us today. After the service, you're welcome to stay and eat Marjorie Michael's homemade coffee crunch cake. As well as other very tasty food, including deliciously prepared chicken, albeit raised most likely in beastly conditions on corporate farms. And now for our final ritual, please form a circle in the hall and join in singing All You Fascists Are Bound to Lose by Woody Guthrie.
So everyone sing the chorus with us at least. I'm just doing this. All right. Okay. I'm waiting for you.
Fascists in the White House caught us by surprise, but people all around the world getting organized. Bound to lose, you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. I'm gonna tell you fascists, show might be surprised. The people in this world are getting organized. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. There's people from every nation marching side by side. They're marching across these fields where a billion fascists died. Bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. All you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose.
Nice, Archie. Perfect.
Oh, this is paraphrased from Dorothy Day. We want a society in which it is easier for people to be good, a society that does not make selfishness, competition, and isolation seem normal, a society that does not force people into choices that harden their hearts. We want a society where ordinary goodness is easily possible, a society where the goal is community and generosity, a society that supports virtue and love. And special thanks to Eric for being here today. We're done.